Megan O'Leary here in Toronto with UFC President Dana White. The UFC 140 press conference has just ended. And Dana, we heard a lot of talk from John Jones and Lyoto Machida. But do you personally think Machida's style is going to be the one that can take the belt from John Jones?
I don't know. I think that's the exciting part of this fight. I think stylistically, this is a fun one. Jones is very aggressive. He moves forward with punches, knees, kicks, spinning elbows. And Machida's style is very defensive, evasive. He kicks from weird angles when he slips punches. It's an exciting, fun fight.
Another exciting fight on the card is the co-main event, Frank Mir versus Big Nog. And Frank Mir yesterday said that because Junior Dos Santos is hurt and may be out for a while, he would like to face the winner, if he wins Saturday night, of Brock versus Alistair. What are your thoughts on that?
I don't know. We'll see. Yeah, it's interesting. You know, we'll see what happens with that Alistair-Brock fight, and we'll go from there. I mean, if you look at what happened with the George St. Pierre incident, we jumped right in, and we're going to do this interim title between Diaz and Condit. So we'll see what happens in the heavyweight division.
Okay, and then in the featherweight division for the pay-per-view card, you have Mark Hominick versus the Korean Zombie. Now, Mark lost his longtime trainer and really mentor, Sean Tompkins, in August. And he's taking a fight just 4 months later with a really tough opponent. Can you just speak on the courage of Mark Hominick and, you know, not asking for a gimme fight or an easy opponent?
Hominick's a stud. And first of all, there are no gimme easy fights in the UFC. Everybody fights tough guys all the time. But, yeah, I mean, it's part of being a fighter. You have to overcome all these crazy adversities in your life. And, you know, everybody knows, I don't care what you do or what walk of life you come from, you know, every day we have bad stuff happen in our life, and it's about picking yourself up, dusting yourself off, and getting back in there. And nobody does it more than professional fighters do. That's why I have so much respect for these guys. You know, it's different than any other sport in the world. In basketball, baseball, football, you know, if you have a team around you, when you lose a game, it's like, we got more games. We'll win the next one. You know, that's not that way in fighting. In fighting, you're out there on your own, and you're as good as your last fight. So.
All right, and now after Mark Hominick, he's a featherweight. We've got the bantamweights, and you just announced the tough coaches, Uriah Faber and Dominic Cruz. What made you choose these two guys? Well,
obviously, what I like to do is when we choose coaches for the Ultimate Fighter, I like guys who can actually give something to the up-and-coming guys who have experience, knowledge, and both of these guys definitely have it. One, the current world champion, the other one, the former world champion, plus these guys have a unique, interesting story with each other, and they hate each other, so it should be a fun season.
Now that the Ultimate Fighter's live, it's going on for about 13 weeks, I believe. Is it going to be just 1 or 2 fights each Friday, or are you going to put together almost a mini card each Friday?
No, it'll be one fight, and sometimes it'll probably be 2, which used to happen on the Ultimate Fighter. You know, but yeah, it's going to be 1 fight a week.
And will that be at the Tough Gym, open to the public, or strictly for TV?
I don't know. We're still working on that.
Okay. And something else you're working on, the Flyweight division. You said you're going to have an announcement coming up soon. Is there any more word on that or what you're deciding to do with it?
I should have some answers for that at the press conference on Saturday.
Okay. All right. And finally, any word on George St. Pierre when he will be getting that surgery?
He should be getting it any day now. And, you know, no matter what, he's out for 10 months.
Okay. All right. Thank you very much, Dana. Looking forward to the fight card on Saturday.
Thank you.